I'd love for you to do this weekend is to be you. Take some time out just for you. Take some time to relax, to do something that brings you joy and happiness. Right now in the world, there are so many things going on that have a negative feel to it. Some of it's even scary. And the one thing I've learned is there's so many unknowns. I hear from people in the health and disability sector of all the problems that are going on. I hear from people who are looking for services such as in disability. Here in Australia, we have this thing called the NDIS. If you're not familiar with it, you can look it up. And it's a service that if people qualify for it, they can actually receive support work, maybe some allied health services, things like that. Maybe a little bit of gardening, a little bit of cleaning. Every person's different. And one of the things is that the news about that, like in the news constantly, is the negativity and what's going wrong. So I decided to put it out on LinkedIn about a project that I'm working on, which is about empowering women in business first, and we're starting with the disability sector. I have my book, Empowered Woman, coming out very, very soon. We've actually set the date for early May for the launch. And I'm really excited about that because what I'd love to do is share and learn what's going on with people and, you know, things like that. So what can happen? So when we're focused on the positive, when we're looking at what's working, what can happen is we can feel amazing just for a moment. We can release stress and negativity and worry just for a moment. And when we focus on who we are as individuals and what brings us joy, and then we're feeling good, so then we're able to support other people. When all of that happens, we feel empowered in ourselves. So the more we know who we are, the more we be who we are, the more we accept who we are, the more we can get out of life. Think for a moment, what brings you joy? Think for a moment, what do you love doing and you wish you could do more of? And what's holding you back from doing more of it? I find that the more I can step into enjoying my life, the more energy I have to be of service to other people. And the more I can be of service to other people, the more I come back. Hi, thanks for dropping by and saying hi. The more I can come back. So the more I can be of service to other people in the sense of helping them with their business, starting up projects like we're doing to empower and acknowledge women in the disability sector that run their own business, to acknowledge people for the amazing work they do. So there's a few streamers here. Yes, I'm okay. I've just got a husky voice and a watery eye, but thank you for asking. How are you? One of the biggest things that I've been noticing is that when people come together and support each other in whatever it is, whether it's a project. Thank you, Drippy Boys. I'm glad that you're good. Thank you for sharing. Please, if you don't mind, hitting that like button if you haven't already. If you're watching, please say hi. I just thought I would start somewhere. But one of the messages I'd love to shout out here in this live is there's a few people that have a YouTube channel, such as JLR Investigates. There's criminal I've forgotten his name. Criminal Network. There's Mark the Shark. There's Brian Enton, who reports for a news channel. Dad's Gone Live. There's quite a few that are streaming about the Nancy Guthrie case in America. And what I noticed with these people is they all came together and they all support each other and they all keep talking to each other about things. So they're like, oh, go over here and have a look at this, or this is what we found. What's my favourite song? Thank you for asking. My favourite song is a song that I wrote called This Is Me. I use it in the background of a lot of my videos. And the reason I love it, and the other song that is my favourite song, is also written by me, and I put the music together, is I Choose Me. And the reason they're my two favourite songs is because they're all about being the best I can be and celebrating me for being uniquely me. I would love to hear what your favourite song is. I know. I probably could have said any band over the years. Like I love all different types of music. The really heavy metal I don't, but for years there was a lot of artists. But today I really want to celebrate the people that come together and work together. So the project that I'm working on at the moment that you're going to see a little bit more about is about empowering women. And we're starting off with women in the disability sector that support people that live with a disability. We will branch out to other business owners, and then we're going to take it a bit further, but that's the start of the project. Lush. My favourite song is, sorry, I'm just trying to read that. Is that Lush Life? I don't know that song. Who sings that? Sometimes I need to hear things. Like somebody will say, do you know this song? And I'm like, nope. And then I hear it and I go, oh, of course I do. Been listening to that for years. I'm terrible with names. Oh, I'll have to check that out. I haven't heard of Zara. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for being interactive. It's always so much better when somebody is interactive. I want to do more lives, but it's finding the right time, which I think will be either 12:31 p.m. on Thursdays Australia time. I find that there's still some of my Canadian friends that are awake at that time, but also for a lot of people I know that are interested, we've just got to get into a time where they can be checking in on their lunchtime. And I want to have more conversations about positive things. Like, let's celebrate the people that are out there doing the best they can and supporting other people. Let's celebrate the people that come together to support other people. Let's celebrate our wins. So for me, there is so much to celebrate. There is so much that I'm still working on. I've spent a lot of time the last year recovering from surgery, and when we don't have our health and when we don't have our well-being and our energy, life is such a challenge. So keep celebrating who you are, and keep celebrating and acknowledging the people that are out there helping other people. And shout out to those that are on the ground still reporting about the Nancy Guthrie case in America. The only way that we can make a difference in this world is by celebrating those that are out there taking action to help others. What time is it for me? I really don't know, and I'm on my phone, so I can't really see. So it's 9, probably around 10:30 on Saturday. Yes. Oh, I just keep getting these alerts because I'm just starting to build up lives, and it just, all these little alerts pop up. Whereabouts are you? Are you in America? No. What country? Oh, England. Oh, okay. And what is the weather like in England right now? Here we have some hot days still in the state that I'm in, and then we have like cooler nights, which is really nice. I've been watching coverage in Arizona, and they're getting sweltering hot days over there. Canada's been getting a lot of snow, windy and rainy. And have you ever traveled further than England, like overseas? Never been to England. It is a beautiful day here. That's why I thought I'll jump out here and do a quick live. Might even mow the lawns. Oh, I've never been to Spain. I hear it's beautiful. I've managed to travel to most of Canada, Hawaii. So I do want to hopefully do a road trip here in Australia again soon. And yeah, Spain's interested me. I've been curious about Ireland. I like the spring weather where it's nice and warm. Like, I don't really like the real cold, and I don't like the real hot. What did you like about Spain? And by the way, if you're watching the replay of this, I know that you don't see the chat that we have in the live. If anyone else wants to share where they've traveled to and what they loved about it, I'd love to hear. Do you like the warm coming from England? Because I know England doesn't get as hot as like Australia and parts of America. No, it can get hot, but not quite as hot as what we can get here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, well guys, I might just leave it here. It was really just to pop on to say hi, to see who's about. Probably, yeah, because most of my viewers are Australian, probably the best time I will do my regular lives will be Thursday, our lunchtime. So it would say be equivalent to another 2 hours from now. And I want to get some connection and chat going in those lives. I can come with a topic, but I also would just love to connect with people and hear about what they want to celebrate, what they're loving in life, what is bringing them joy, so we can really have some more positivity in this world. There's a lot, as we know, of it. Negativity. I'm seeing like places here don't have petrol anymore. Thank you for the love. The one final thing I will share is that this hoodie is mine. It's part of my business. I saw with Jacqui G. No be accept. So no you be you, accept you. And I was in the shopping centre just grabbing a few things, and this little girl came up to me and she goes, I really like your hoodie. And I said, thank you. And she said, you're Jacqui, aren't you? And I've never met this kid before. And I went, yes. And then she ran over to her mum, and her mum came over and she said, I've been watching your videos for years, and I love that you've changed the content a little bit, so it's not all about the NDIS. And the little girl said, I just want a photo. And it was really cute that her mum took the photo, because, you know, it's like to protect our kids. But it was just kind of cute how she had the courage to come up and ask me, and her mum had been so nervous. And here I am, just an ordinary, everyday person who wants to make a a difference in this world. I don't think my voice is going to hold out for much longer, so I will end it here, but thank you for your support. Once this uploads and saves, if you want to just come back and hit that like button again and leave another comment, that will be all good. But thank you for your support, and Droopy Boys, thank you for commenting and just being there. So if you're just joining, you can this will take, I think it takes like an hour or so. My internet is slow to buffer and upload, so feel free to come back, like it, and leave a hi or a comment. It was more just a random live, but I do want to do more connections and chats, and we'll eventually have a few more themes, but at the moment I'm just testing a few things. So thanks guys for watching, and I appreciate your support. Bye for now.